Hi, this is Brad Cleveland. Welcome to the Q&A series, Thriving in the New Era of Customer Relationships. Today's question is, our center supposedly compares unfavorably to others in areas such as first call resolution and cost per call. But overall, we know we excel. How concerned should we be with these specific benchmarks? You know, I can't count how many times I've gone into consulting projects over the years where my client begins by showing me a large binder of benchmark categories from some firm that put them out. Purportedly, it's supposed to reveal gaps and show weaknesses and provide something of a roadmap to improvement areas. But there's so many, where do you start? You know, the first question I have is, given the significant and fundamental change taking place in service delivery, do you really want to base your performance on what others are doing today anyway? And yes, we need a frame of reference and context, and there's some value in knowing what others are doing, but we can quickly give comparisons far too much weight. And I don't see the best organizations, the real leaders, making that mistake. But I'll leave that topic to another day. For now, I want to stress this point, though you have to interpret these measures in context. So you mentioned first call resolution. Let's take that as an example. I've seen too many cases where organizations with high first call resolution rate, in the mid to upper 90% range, for example, they're resolving calls they shouldn't be handling in the first place. Think about the things that could artificially drive those scores up. And just to mention a few, the center may be handling contacts that could or should be automated. Communication with customers may be unclear. Statements, promotional pieces, product documentation, those things go out and they create these customer interactions. These calls are usually straightforward. Yes, I apologize for the confusion. I can help you with that. I've had lots of practice at it, frankly. Ditto products or services that have glitches that lead to customer contacts. We get lots of practice playing cleanup for issues that should be resolved at a deeper level in other parts of the organization. I'm not saying a low first call resolution is good, but if you've worked hard to prevent unnecessary contacts from happening in the first place, those you get will be more challenging. They'll be more valuable. First call resolution is just one example. Virtually any other measure, when viewed in isolation, can potentially be misleading. Ironically, cost per call tends to be lower in centers that aren't managed well, and they get lots of repeat calls and unnecessary calls. So their fixed costs, part of the cost structure, they're spread over more contacts, drives the cost per call lower. But overall costs, of course, are unnecessarily high. Even customer satisfaction needs context. Consider the extreme. You give customers ski vacations for $5 inconveniences. You might earn some great PR, but that's going to break the bank at some point. And most organizations don't err in that direction. And for the record, I love those that comparably go further towards that. Think of a Nordstrom or a Zappos. They do anything to make it right. Yeah, but those are uncommon examples. We take samples of whether customer satisfaction reflects the cost or the heroic efforts necessitated by poor product or service design. We've got to consider these things. The point is, we need to know a bit more about what these measures are really telling us. We need to know if we're effective and having a good understanding of our most important goals. Sustainable customer loyalty, market share, profitability, true cost effectiveness. That's the context required to make sense of it all. Keep your eyes on the prize. Effectiveness, real business results. That's what we're after. Take that 3-ring binder and view anything in it in that context, and you'll be on the right track. Thanks for the question. Keep them coming, and I'll be back soon.